Hello, good people. I need your opinion about something. The other day, well, yesterday, I had an experience that was disturbing to me. My friend and I went to Detroit Vintage just to view it because this type of restaurant or cafe that I would like to open, and I wanted him to get a view of it. As we drove behind it, it has a little seating area, umbrellas and tables and things. Lovely, lovely little spot. And the actually when you pull up behind it, it's the alleyway, of course, but it's a wide, clean, newly paved alleyway. But after we viewed the cafe, um, I saw a little boy who was about 2 years old approaching the alleyway. He was right at the edge of it as we pulled up, which kind of shook me as well. So I rolled the window down. I said, "Where's mommy?" And I said, "What's your name?" And he didn't say. He just pointed to the cafe. I said, "Where's mommy? Where do you live?" And he didn't say. He was just kind of shy. And I kept asking, "Where's mommy? What's your name?" I said, "Listen, you stay still, and I'm gonna pull over because there was a Escalade behind me, um, one of those big ones, and I thought they wanted me to get out the way, but they didn't blow the horn or anything. They saw me and heard me asking the little boy, "Where's mommy?" So I pulled over, and when I pulled over and got out, um, the young lady that was in the Escalade, she got out too. But she got to the little boy before I did, and she grabbed him by the hand and she started walking him down the street. I said, "Okay, I'm going to knock on some doors and see if anybody recognizes a little 2 year old." And the first person I went to said, "I don't have any children." I said, "Okay." I said, "I just wondered if you recognize the baby so we could figure out where he lived." And so I went on knocking on doors, and she kept walking down the street. Her husband was trailing her with the truck as she walked down the street. And she did get to another little boy who was about 6. I want to gauge 6 or 7 years old. And he hugged the baby when she got to him. And she spoke to them and tried to find out if mommy was inside. And evidently she was because the young lady got back in her truck. But my concern is this. Number one, why wasn't mom outside watching the children or sitting on the porch watching the children? Um, because when I say he walked down the street, he was 10 doors away from where he lives. That's a long walk to the alley. It looks like he was headed towards Detroit Vintage, but he didn't go in there. He didn't make it that far because, of course, I started talking to him. My question to you is this: should we have reported uh, the parent to CPS? Because both the young lady and I we were concerned. Um, this is child neglect. That's what this is called. When a child wanders off, because suppose I had hit him in that alleyway because I didn't see him. Fortunately, we were rolling slow and talking when he walked up.